Hey everyone, and welcome to Tampa Tuesday, episode 14. We're on a roll. I'm happy, I'm excited. We are 3 weeks in a row, keeping up with the show, getting things going. I'm super excited about our guest that we have today. His name is DJ. He moved to Tampa, Florida, and he's starting his own business. So I want to encourage him, and I want to give him as much support as I can. And I'm really excited about what he's doing. But before we get into our little interview with DJ, I wanted to let you guys know about what's going on this weekend. A little mixture of everything and some things that we're bringing up from the past. And so just jumping right into it, I found this super sweet event in Wesley Chapel. It's hosted by the Greater Wesley Chapel Chamber of Commerce. And it is going to be this ultimate taco fest sort of thing going on. It's hosted also by visit wesleychapel.com, and it's going to be at Cantina Laredo. And the reason I'm most excited about this is because they're going to have an all-you-can-eat taco bar for $8. Super excited about that. That is going to be at Cantina Laredo at the Wiregrass Mall. Starts at 6 p.m. Don't miss it. And then we have 4th Friday, downtown Tampa on the Riverwalk. You guys already know how they pretty much do a whole bunch of events. Starts at 6 p.m., ends at 10 p.m. As always, if you've never toured the Tampa Theater, that's going to be at 6:30, and it's going to be a free tour. So I definitely invite you guys to check that out. I think the Tampa Theater is one of the most underrated places in all of Tampa. And it starts at 4 p.m., goes to 10 p.m. Again, details and links all above. So then that's going to be Friday. Saturday is the most events we have that I found that I think are cool. The first is going to be a little paddleboard get-together thing going on in Wachee. Paddleboarding is trending, so I figured I'd include it. But even if you don't have a paddleboard, you'll be able to rent one. But they are going fast, so click the link above and it'll take you to all the details. There's also going to be like food vendors and stuff there, but that's cool. Saturday also, that's at 8 a.m., so you got to kind of rise and shine a little early for that. Now, one event that we're bringing back that we want to remind you, it's every weekend. There are two farmers markets, excuse me, two farmers markets that go on every weekend in our area that I think that you should know about. One is in I think it's Dunedin, but the one I want to focus on this week is Ybor City. Super important. They do it every single Saturday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., weather permitting. It's going on this Saturday. I definitely invite you guys to check it out. Okay, so now this one's more for the kiddies. They're doing there's a toy store in Citrus Park Mall called the Learning Express. Okay, so and they are doing a little meet and greet with Moana. So it'll be cool because you could just bring your kid out there, and it's the newest Disney movie. So and that's going to be from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Check that out, Citrus Park Mall, the Learning Express. And another family fun event is going to be in Zephyrhills. I know, right? When does Zephyrhills ever do anything? This is the weekend. So go ahead, check out Zephyrhills SummerFest. Again, link is above. 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. It's going to be pretty much this big outdoor family-friendly event. And they're going to have fireworks at the end. So fireworks are always cool, right? So check that out. And of course, to bring things even keel and on the other side, the only event that we are promoting on Sunday is the Summer Splash Party. It's going to be at the Epicurean Hotel. It's for that young hip crowd. All you guys that love that. This is for you, because most of the things I do are family oriented. This one is for that 21 and up crowd that just wants to go and hang out somewhere and have fun. It's hot. It is swim weather. It is summertime. And this one isn't that hour drive to the beach. You can actually hang out somewhere close to downtown. Epicurean Hotel having this huge epic pool party, 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. They're gonna have a DJ, all that crazy stuff. So you guys can go out and have fun, and you can feel included in my Tampa Tuesday. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and shoot over to my interview with DJ. If you need any aerial photography done, or if you want to hire an aerial photographer, get in touch with this guy. He's really cool. I want to support him. You guys know I love my local business owners, and I want to see this guy succeed. So he just moved here. He's looking for business. I think he's an awesome guy, and check him out. Take it easy. Hey everyone, Gary James here, and I want to thank you for joining me. Tampa Tuesday, episode 1. 14 with my man, DJ, in the house.
How you doing, folks?
So DJ is a really cool guy. I met him. He's brand new to the Tampa area, and when I say brand new, been here
9 days.
9 days.
Not very
guys.
long.
Like, this is brand new stuff. We're at Kahwa Coffee, and we're actually at a place. It's in the way north of Tampa, north of Wachee. It's called The Mark, and you guys, if you've been following me for a number of years, you remember I was really loud about 2 years ago on how developments are going to be made, and I'm starting to see a lot of these commercial and residential places come together. I'm super excited, and I'm really excited that a local company like Kahwa Coffee actually is invested to these places. There's a pizza place going next door. There's I don't know what it is going across the street, but it looks like a restaurant. So
Something.
I don't care. It's food. Like I enjoy food. So, but I'm really super excited. This is a cool place because I can come here and just do work. Like there's free Wi-Fi out here. There's coffee, and they can set it up on an IV for you. So no, just kidding. So it's super cool, and you guys are gonna see. You guys have probably already seen the highlight reel of this place. There's even like walking trails through the neighborhood. It's really cool. So if you have a date and you're cheap and all you can afford is a cup of coffee, you can at least come here, take her out for a walk, and then she'll have this like experience, and she'll think you're super romantic, and you won't have to hide that you just didn't spend $5. Yeah, exactly. So I wanna introduce you guys to DJ, because DJ is like, he's just like the man right now, because he moved here. Moving's a big deal in and of itself, okay? But not only did he move here, but he also went all in on starting his own business here. And he's doing something he loves, which is something that I preach, something that I practice, something that I like. I love it when I see people do it, because I know it's hard. I know it's not easy, that things don't always go the way that you think they are. But he's also doing it around something that I find very, very interesting, and it's this whole drone world, as you guys know already.
Lots of fun.
So I used to actually get frustrated when people called these drones, but now I kind of accept it. But why don't, instead of me telling everybody all about you, why don't you tell people about what was it that attracted you to Tampa, that you knew that this was the right decision?
Absolutely. Well, my family and I lived about an hour south of Washington, D.C. Everybody who was there is a government contractor. They moved there to be government employees. I'm not a government employee, so it made no sense for me to be there. So we kind of had this thought one day, like, where do we want to live? We could live anywhere. Would we be living here? No. There's good things about Virginia, but my wife had kind of researched this area, had been down here a little bit as a child, and I remembered some different things about it as far as just, who doesn't like fun, So really started researching for the sake of moving. Had some other friends we had talked to. They moved down ahead of us, which was kind of crazy. We ended up moving down. We love the area. We love being active. We have 2 boys, 1 on the way. And we really enjoy getting out with them, pouring into them, teaching them, and just getting to know them. And that's probably one of the biggest things is spending that quality time. So we love the area. Everybody's very active, and it's a great place to set up business and see how we can help some other people with their businesses.
So, and we were talking about, earlier we were actually talking about, how do you incorporate this as a business?
Absolutely.
Because this is something, like, when people talk about stuff that they're passionate about, one of the things that they always miss is, well, how do you actually turn that into money?
Yeah.
Like, how do you sell that? How do you so somebody, I am a business owner, but let's say I'm a different business owner. Who's the type of person that needs this?
Definitely. So there's 2 niche markets that we go after. So our goal is to help any and all real estate needs. So real estate photography, inside, outside, 360 video, things of that nature. That's one area we focus on. And another area we focus on, which I'm really excited about, is doing commercials for companies. So there was a marina I stopped in, and they're looking to build a whole other section to store boats. And one of the things we're going to do is they're starting to sell boats as well.
Okay.
That's great. You see a boat that's on land, but what if we could put the boat in the water, do a fly around, show what it looks like in the water, shoot, and literally create a commercial for that boat. Or a company, a roofing company we talked to, he wanted to do a commercial for him, guys on the roof, what it looks like before, after, things like that. And then, you know, you take that and use it as a promotional for your website or other social media. And works out great.
Smart. I think that it's so cool that when you see a drone shot, like, you know it's a drone shot.
Absolutely.
But most people don't even know where to start when it comes to trying to actually incorporate this into your business.
Absolutely.
And I think that one of the keys is, because I've seen your Instagram, which is awesome. Like, I think and we've talked about this, I think you just have this eye for especially just still photos. I think you're really, really talented at it. And but I think it's so hard. What happens is, and you don't come across as this like super artistic person. Like, you come across as like a very down-to-earth person, and I think that's the Achilles heel of most artists, where they get so wrapped up in the purity of their art that they forget that they have to eat. You know?
Absolutely.
So I think it's really cool that you have this natural talent and natural ability, but like the business is your primary, and then you're not ashamed of it. Like, so I would say let's say I think that one thing that people will notice is, and I don't know if you've even thought about this, but how does, like, when it comes to a business, what's more important, especially a business that's started, is it attention or deals?
What do you mean?
Like, okay, well, I kind of already know how I want you to answer this, so I'm just gonna say it. Like, I think that one of the most undervalued commodities in our market right now is attention. So when it comes to advertising your business or getting your or just getting your name out there, I think that a lot of businesses make the mistake of just like throwing money at something. Like when they're on Facebook and they're just like, okay, I put this post out, it's not getting as much traction as I want. I'm gonna click boost post and see what happens.
Exactly.
And I think that you have to, like, it's two things. You get attention, but you also have to get the attention of the right people.
Absolutely.
You know, so so I know that with like the drone, it's really cool to get attention. So when you are like, when you're trying to sell your service, like how do you know how you're going to deliver value to somebody?
Well, I think that, you know, when I hear you say attention, the thing that pops in my head is attention to detail. So our goal is to sit down with the customer, find out what they do, how long they've been in business, what they're trying to accomplish, what their goals are, where they see their company going, and then we try to formulate and come up with a pitch, if you will, not even a pitch, but just something that explains, the same as I'm passionate about this, why you're passionate about what you do, what service you offer. So that attention to detail and finding their needs is where we kind of come from, or how it all comes together.
Cool. That makes sense. I like that answer. It's better than I would have said. So. Nice. Alrighty. Well, how do people get in touch with you, DJ?
Well, there's a couple ways. You can do Instagram. If you go to flightsite_UAV, then you can find us there. You can obviously Flight Site UAV on Facebook, and then you can do flightsiteuav.net if you want to go old school and get on the internet. Social media is probably the best way, and I will be sure to get in touch with you and help you out however we can.
Perfect. All right, my man. Thanks for sitting down with me. I appreciate you, and I'm looking forward to seeing all the great things you're going to do.
Absolutely. Appreciate it, man. Take it easy, guys.
Peace out.